You know what? I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try this new thing where I upload like at least a clip from like a movie I watched recently or something, so that it keeps me on my toes. So that I can consistently like bring these out. So there's this concept in the world that in order for you to master something, you need to spend 10,000 hours practicing whatever it is that you want to master it. And within that whole construct, there is the reality of staying consistent. And I feel like if you want to have anything in this world, you need to be consistent. Um, the funny thing about consistency is that consistency comes in a lot of different ways. You can consistently be a fuck up, you can consistently be lazy, or you can consistently try every single day. The one thing that always stood out to me was the fact that consistency comes in ways that you don't always expect it to. It is 1:23 a.m. and I am up just getting a bunch of stuff done, and it's December 22nd, 2025. In a year from now, I know I'm going to be in a whole different place, which is going to blow my mind, but I just need to be consistent. This time, with this sense of consistency, I feel like I just need to be on my shit, and I've been doing great so far. Let me show you what I got so far. I went to the store and I got some Lay's. Yeah, I like these. These are pretty good. I'm really trying to like rebuild the things that I used to do when I was in high school. So I want to incorporate going to the gym within this consistency. And I've been consistent with everything else, so I just want to make sure that's in there and kind of just add it a part of the routine. A lot of things I don't like to say until I've actually started doing it. This is different because I'm recording it, but it still ties to that whole idea of not saying things I don't want to say. So it's not really different, but you know, that's just the reality of things right now. Yeah. I'm recording this video because I haven't recorded a video in some time, and I'm gonna upload this. One person has found the channel, and that's pretty exciting. But like, I kind of put them up to finding it. I just gave them like screenshots of like the channel name, like the video, the names of the video, and they found it off that. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't give them the name of the channel, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try and post a lot more consistently so that I can have videos on standby, and then when I become like a big director, people find this shit and be like, whoa, what the fuck. The one thing I'll say that helps with this consistency is this. It's my film notebook. I just got it, and yeah, I already got some stuff in here, and it really helps. This is just more stuff how to write down, more stuff. It really helps. Invest in one of these. Yeah, this was $1, by the way, at Michael's. There was a boot on it, but I took the boot off because it felt really girly, and I felt like it would have been kind of like distracting me from the point of having this, because this isn't a diary, but it kind of is, but it's not, you know what I mean? The cool thing with consistency, or should I say, the weird thing about consistency is when you stay consistent, the things around you don't stay consistent. Like, everything around you kind of changes, from your life, which is very broad but can branch into a lot of things, from like your friends, your habits, and it's one of those things that really fuck with you, because as you're consistently becoming accustomed to something, that consistency can change course on what happens outside of whatever you're trying to be consistent in, and that can make you inconsistent. Isn't that weird? I fell out with some friends recently over this girl that I had some type of intimacy with. The weird thing about it was that I feel like it was deeper than whatever the fuck caused the falling out of the friendship. But in turn of the whole thing, there was a lot of consistency in how the people within the friend group treated each other, and that consistency kind of led to the downfall of it. There was a lack of communication from a lot of people within that friend group, and it kind of branched out to other things. And it's weird because it's like, it's the small things that grow, and it's also weird because like, I've been friends with these people for damn near my whole life, and now we're not friends anymore. But the great thing about it is how inconsistent those people were, and with me fueling my life with a lot of consistency, it actually feels like a blessing that they're not in my life anymore. I won't say they're holding me back. I have love for these people completely, but something felt like, with the direction my life was going, a lot of the stuff that I was doing, I don't know if they would have been in it. And it's weird because I was trying to like push for them to kind of either be a part of or just support it. And it's kind of like, you know what it's like when you force a cat to try and do stuff with you, and then the cat just kind of walks away, That's essentially what it was. You know, you don't really force the cat to do anything. It just comes when it wants to. And, you know, I had to accept that. And kind of just feels like that. You can't be consistent with certain things because, in turn, it actually just does more damage than good. So, this whole night I've just been working on my script, and I've gotten pretty far in it. I mean, I've already finished it, and I was just revisions and whatnot. But now I'm in the process of I've scheduled some meetings with this animator that's gonna help like animate the whole film. Not the whoa. They're gonna help animate the pitch for the film to help with casting and whatnot. And I plan to shoot this film in May, but it might be pushed back a little bit into the summer because of just school. I've been thinking of taking a semester off of school to really just lock in on this film because school really just feels like an annoying hassle that I don't want to deal with anymore. At least during the duration of me in pre-production for this film. I feel like once I'm in post-production, I can manage it better because the film's already shot. But with that being said, like, it's just too much. I don't want to mix that in with school. So yeah, I'm going to be 21 next year. I'm 20 right now, and I'm doing a lot for myself, and I want to become that one guy that has a film in theaters as a 20-year-old, and it's definitely possible. I'm not surprised. Like, it's going to happen. So I just really can't wait. I genuinely cannot wait for that. Yeah, let me at least show you what I've got. I've been taking a lot of notes, putting comments in places that need to be commented. You guys like my wait, hold on, it's not showing anything. Look at my Among Us thing. So cool, right? My Among Us cursor. It's just stuff for Cairo. In this scene, it's like when the protagonist and the supporting character are like just talking to each other, and the dynamic is really important. Yeah, so that's pretty fun. I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, I can't wait.